Welcome back to On the Record. I'm your co-host, Rashida Nicole, and we are talking to Rising Star, even though I feel like she's already a big star, rapper, actress, and entrepreneur, Miss Bella Blaq herself.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank
What
you.
an introduction, girl. What an introduction.
I know.
Bella, let's put it on the record. Welcome to the show.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for having me on the show. Really excited to be here.
Oh, so let's start from the beginning. I mean, where are you from, and when did you decide you wanted to be an entertainer, rapper, singer, songwriter, producer? We want the whole everything.
Okay, so I'm from Blakely, Georgia, small country town. Being in the church is kind of where it started and sparked from being in the church, singing, teaching choir, and most importantly, like watching my uncle talk to people, lay his hands on people. I've always been like obsessed with like the way that pastors could like teach and people believe in faith and believed into their pastors so much that I feel like they believed in the church more than they did the actual God and Christianity.
Right.
So I was like, dang, that's crazy. So if I could like use this towards like my music and stuff like that, I just started like studying the Bible more, listening a lot to like church music, like Kurt Franklin, Aretha Franklin,
Legends.
just a whole bunch of different like it's been crazy. I just grew up on a whole bunch of different music. So I would say my love for music originally came from church, if that makes sense.
Wow.
But I used to want to be a pastor too, though. Like,
Really?
hell yeah.
Now that's
let me
interesting.
listen. Let me tell you, it's something about like being in church and like speaking like tongues. I don't know if y'all know about tongues. Can I say
right?
shit?
Yeah.
Okay, like okay,
This
cool.
motherfucker. Yeah.
Like speaking in tongues and shit, and just seeing like how people like was easily influenced by the pastor, and it wasn't about what they were preaching, especially now since I'm a little older, but it just was about the fact that like people felt good, they felt hydrated, they felt filled, and just it was just a beautiful thing. I was like, I want to make people feel like that, but I know I don't want to do that because it was so much conniving shit that went on in the church.
Tell me about
so I was
it.
like, I don't want to do that. I want to do something similar where I can be myself and where people like me can still feel loved and still be able to express themselves and shit like that. So
That's very interesting. And I'm glad you touched bases on that because I have a problem with these mega churches right now, but we won't even get into all that. But it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. So when did you first like pick up a mic, feel like you were ready to be an artist? Like how did you even dive into that?
So my mama and my stepdad bought us this little like karaoke machine.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time these karaoke machines came with a tape player and a CD player.
Okay.
And so I think Destiny Child had just dropped like this Christmas deluxe type of thing. And I always told my sisters like, I'm gonna be Beyonce, y'all can figure the rest out. Who y'all
know
want
that's
to be.
right.
Y'all figure that out. I'm gonna be Beyonce. I don't know, it just was always something about Beyonce.
Yeah.
I don't think it had so much more to do with the music. It was more the energy that she possessed.
Yes.
So I don't think it had, for me, it didn't have nothing to do with who's the better artist. It was just like, it's that light that's in her. That's what I want to have when I'm standing in front of shit. So I would get the damn microphone and go over these songs and shit they had and just kind of like practice and stuff with my sisters and shit like that. And then it went from there to me actually going through a lot of like mental things as a child. And I grew up in a household where it was like what goes on in my house stays in my house. So my music is the one thing that I had to like lean back on and to create these little stories. And at the time I didn't realize that it was like songs or nothing like that. I was just writing my expressions. And
what age was this?
I was probably maybe 10, between like 10 and 12.
Wow. So you're starting to write songs and format songs and words. You're hearing these things?
Yeah, I'm hearing these things. I'm hearing them so easy that it feel like somebody was like whispering shit into my ear, and I later on realized that was my conscience.
Yes, yes, for sure.
You know, just really keeping me sane and keeping me open and able to like let out the shit that I was going through or seeing or things that like your parents might have been going through that you couldn't talk about or shit that you was feeling certain ways, you know, that your mama like suck it up or your stepdaddy like suck it up, we don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Or father's not being there, just different shit that was going on. So I like put a lot of that into my music at a young age.
Love it. So high school, I want to Okay, so you're songwriting in high school, of course.
This was so really. I didn't do much high school. I did 1 year in high school.
Okay.
I did 1 year in high school.
Really?
Yeah, but my prime year with my music years was like middle school because I was in this all boys group at first called Series Porter. I was the only girl.
Okay.
And so we used to do a lot of shit. I would go outside and like freestyle amongst other girls too, and just do my shit, like just really like be on some fly shit. I used to be like madly in love with.
Fly.
Thank you.
And I'm about to talk about that too because your look is beautiful and it's classic and classy, but it's still But we gonna dive into that in a second.
I was like really obsessed with like Fat Joe and like just like Cassidy and battle rap. People that was like real like like in your face, you know what I'm saying? Which is so crazy because how the fuck you go from Beyonce to that? But they just all possess that like thing in them that attracted me to them and shit. Like I remember like Fat Joe had this project like Elephant in the Room, and that shit was my shit. Like I feel like a real thug. Like him and Young Jeezy is so responsible for like the nigga in me right now. It ain't even funny. Like I always was in my head selling drugs, listening to them too. Like always.
Jeezy
like, always
will have you for real.
Yeah, Jeezy will have you be like,
yes.
I'm telling you, any nigga that pop out, I said I'm high than a motherfucker right now. I shoot a nigga dead in this shit. I want to shoot somebody. That's me.
Right, exactly.
Jeezy was crazy. But yeah, middle school years was definitely my years for me. By high school, my mom withdrew me from school because I was pregnant with my first son at 16.
Okay.
Wow,
so
wow.
I didn't finish high school.
So how was that? Songwriting, artist, okay, you know, you got your first boyfriend and you know.
Who said that was her first boyfriend?
Yep.
But it could be like
no, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, like you just assumed. And
but first thing, go ahead, do the fairy tale story. Do the fairy tale story. Come on, let's do it.
So it's like your songwriting, you got your artistry there, you know, you're in love.
But she dropped a major bomb. She's pregnant. And I can speak from that because I had my baby at 15, like 2 weeks before I turned 16. So I get it. So it's
I was already pregnant and then turned 16 when I was having him.
Okay. So how did that feel? Like where is your mind at right now? Where is life?
You saying like during that time?
Yeah.
It was scary, but I knew that was going to be my breakthrough child. And what I mean by that is because like I was going through so much, and you know when you feel like you're not understood and shit like that, and it's just all kind of things that's going through your head. And so I was like, you know, I was willing to go against my whole family for that, and was like, well, Mama, I just have to catch you when I catch you because I'm not gonna get no abortion. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I didn't know that it was gonna be that hard. You know, being a teen mom, being a single mom at the time, because my son's dad ended up going to prison maybe a couple weeks after I found out I was pregnant.
Wow.
And so it was just really, really like, okay, what the fuck? Like,
right.
What now? Like, what you gonna do now?
Right.
Like, what you gonna do now? But I'm a dreamer, so like God would always show me like people chanting my name and show me like walking into rooms and speaking life into people at a young age. Wow. And some of that stuff I still have not seen it come into full, you know, fruition yet, but I'm really excited for those moments because I can tell like every day I'm getting closer and closer to that.
Yes.
Like back in 2019, I had a car wreck and was told that I would never walk again.
Wow.
So teaching myself how to walk again, losing everything, losing my stores, losing my houses, losing my cars, just really realizing and being in a place where it's like nobody can help you, period. Like you gotta help yourself, you gotta figure this shit out, you gotta go through that. And just like climbing through the mud, and the only thing that I did have to fall back on was those visions that God was showing me, and those goals and dreams and shit that at the time felt like little things that could be the opposite of deja vu, whatever the fuck that would be, but just something that sit there, you don't really know if it's, you know it's gonna happen, but it's like it could. What if it is all a dream?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But then you got that itch in your soul, like it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when. But God, I trust you, and I'm still gonna keep moving in faith. Like,
you know, I was sitting down the other day. I forgot who I was talking to on the phone, but I was encouraging them, and I was like, ain't it crazy how like you can encourage people when you be going through so much shit your damn self?
Tell me about it.
And you can sit up there and encourage people, and I can't remember exactly who I was on the phone with, but like I just heard something be like, because I used to always tell, as I grew as an artist, I used to have like weird advice for artists. I'd be like, oh, don't let a motherfucker tell you what you can't do. You know, at the interview, they always be like, what would you say to artists? So my advice, I seen it progress, and it was like, damn, my next interview, I just want to tell artists, like, trouble don't last always. Oof. Like, don't, you just gotta just take that. Like, just realize, like, this shit is like a fucking experience, and just do the best that you can while you're on this side, because you only get this chance. You don't get this shit no more. Yep. And just know that, like, that shit don't last forever.
That's true. Don't. That's amazing. That's beautiful. We definitely gonna use that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, okay, so with that being said, now your child's father is gone away. Mm-hmm. You're now 16 with the baby. What are we doing? Like, where is your thought process? You're now withdrew from high school. How we gonna make it? How we gonna figure this out?
My thought process was introduced to me by my father.
Okay.
So my dad kind of like turned me to the streets and shit like that.
Okay.
I was like, well, you got to figure it out because I can't help you. My dad was on
Did they kick you out?
So my dad wasn't living with us. He was living in Jersey and all these other different places at the time. But like, he was giving me the best advice.
Shout out Jersey.
Yeah, still shout out to Jersey. He was giving me the best advice that he could at the time. Which was like, you just gotta kind of figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure it out. It's some shit that I won't say, on here. But if you know, you know. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you mix that kind of shit with growing up and grandparents telling you shit like, what would they say? Like, you don't be with no man that can't do nothing for you and shit. And you at a young age, you trying to like make, okay, bitch, this is what I have.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. This is what I got. This is what I want.
Right.
And then my grandma told me this. My daddy told me this. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Exactly.
And you just go and you just try to figure it out. Right. And it's life. But I wouldn't change none of it. And I've done some terrible shit. Yeah. But I had to do what I had to do for me and my kids. And so, like, I just want to be that beacon of hope in that story. I don't mind being that person that been through the sacrifices, that can try to talk to girls and not really prevent it, because what's meant to happen is going to happen, but just kind of prepare them and let them know, like, that's not the end, and it's always time to turn shit around. Like, it's always time to turn it, if that's what you want. Right. And if that's not, then I'm still rocking with you, and we can figure some shit out to make sure you get more money. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
So your first time, so you're okay, your son is here or your daughter's here? You have a son or a daughter?
I got all boys.
Okay, so all boys.
Oh,
so your son is
sweet.
here. Now you're in the studio. Is this your first studio session? Talk to us about that. How was Bella Blaq's first studio session? Where was it at? Was it his fucking big studio, or what was it small?
Yeah, my first studio session. My son wasn't with me, but I was in my first studio session after my son. Let me say that after my son was definitely like in this apartment in the East Side. On the East Side in Albany, Georgia, with this guy named Swats. And by then I had migrated to this group called Girl Power Gang.
Wow.
And it was me and this girl named Sugar. And I was a boy a little bit. I wasn't gay, but I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know. It was something. It was something.
Yeah.
I tried coochie.
Yeah.
I ain't like it.
Did you like it?
It tasted like a penny.
Oh, my God.
Right.
I ain't like it.
Right.
But yeah, so anyways, that's crazy. Don't.
You like,
it's not for me. It might be for y'all.
So you wouldn't do it again?
I don't. No, okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Okay.
And I was just talking to some of the girls at the job the other day on set. Happy Bad. I don't think that I would do it again. I don't have a desire, but I'm still young. I might. It's a strong motherfucking might.
Okay.
Eventually, just be like, I want to try, but. She gonna have to, because bitch, I'm finna lay down. I'm not eating shit. Hell no. It would just have to be that I don't want to.
So you a pillow princess?
Today.
Okay.
Because the hell to the now, they fucked me up, bitch. Y'all got hell no.
You like,
They got it, boo.
And then like the way, I don't know.
We gonna talk, bitch.
Right.
Get somebody else to do it.
Okay, so we in GPG right now.
Yeah,
okay.
GPG, Girl Papa Gang. Good call. Anyways, we in Girl Papa Gang, and we in me and this girl named Sugar, and this guy was recording us named Swats Johnson. And I remember we recorded this song called Go to Work. And my mom had just kind of like started to forgive me for having my son, so I was visiting her sometimes. And I never forget, I was like, Mom, we should listen to this song that we got. It's called Go to Work. And I did not have a job. at the time. Okay. And she was like, you don't get the fuck out my face talking about you got a soul call. Go to work your way. No, neither one of you bitches got no motherfucking job. She was going in, y'all. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. But yeah, my first studio session my first session after my son was definitely in a closet. I don't think I went to my first real studio till like later on down
now,
the
was
line.
it hot in there, or they had an AC in there? Did they have to turn off the AC?
We turned out the AC because you could pick up a lot of stuff on the mic. It was in like a little ass closet, the kind of closet that had like the slats. It's not a window, but you can kind of see a shadow or somebody move. It was like that, but it was decent. It was cool. Like
did you get your song on the radio and stuff?
Actually, so Girl Power Gang did get on the radio a lot, especially in Alabama. At the time, we did a lot of stuff with like TJs, DJs, and things like that. So we was like really, really big in like Southwest Georgia and Alabama. It was crazy. We actually, a long time ago, we snuck in this club out here, and it was called, I don't even know if it's still here. It was called like the Crow's Nest Megaplex or something like that. Yeah, people that watch it gonna be like, bitch.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was like a big ass club out here. And we came up here and did some shows and shit. I'm gonna have to show y'all something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was fun.
So, do you and Sugar still talk?
I actually haven't heard from Sugar in a while, maybe like 2 or 3 years. But Sugar to me is like one of the best writers. I put her up against anybody.
Wow.
I put my money on her in my sleep.
Wow.
She's just really cold.
That's dope.
She cold as hell.
Would you ever work with her on a song?
I would love to work with her. Okay. Again. But I don't think she, you know.
Yeah.
I think she kind of faded out for fun.
Yeah.
You know, to kind of just do it now, just to do it. You know, but like I love Sugar. Sugar fire as hell.
That's dope. So after GPG, where did we go from there?
After GPG, where did we go? To the strip club.
Okay.
We went to the club.
Now, was you rapping in the strip club?
I was rapping in the strip club.
Yeah. Driving to work and you like, yo, you know?
It was a lot of stuff going on.
I got a dollar and a dream, you know? I'm going to get it.
And visiting a lot of these clubs and really like, because by that time later I had done, lived in Florida for a little bit.
Dope.
Just really trying to find my way back into music because I was like, I don't know if I really want to do it, but I did do a lot of little in-between shit. Like I told you, I danced for a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the dancers.
Amen. Praise God.
Any big one that we know?
I would never tell nobody.
Like I signed my name on the locker one time. Damn.
But you know what? It's so many stories that like if I was a clout chaser, like I would have been on.
Yeah.
I don't want if they don't say shit, I would never say nothing.
Okay, good.
I would never it ain't even that deep to me. For all of that. So but it wasn't no crazy shit, just regular strip club shit, money, people.
Oh yeah. Learning the industry. I think the strip clubs are a market.
A lot of like business meetings and shit is really taking place like in the club. I mean, a lot of stuff. You'll be amazed at how much. I was amazed at how much that club really, really helped my music career. Like, cause I felt so crazy because literally I didn't even want to dance. I was like, you should go and listen to my mixtape, and you should go.
And think about how many people you met.
Yeah, I met a lot of people.
I mean, sometimes we just kind of skim over that and like. The journey up. But think about that, right? Black culture, black strip clubs, right? Look at what's really happening in there. You're hustling. You're in there because you're hustling. You're meeting people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You got product. You're learning how to cater to people. And you're evolving.
It teach you a lot. If you don't want to be in there, you really in there with a goal and a vision. Like that shit really teach you a lot and really shows you like, all right, bitch, this is where you fold them or you get rolled over. And I just chose to like fold their ass and keep it pushing because if not, you'll get stuck, into that lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's like I actually wrote a song about it on my album Dirt Rose that I just released. And it's called House Mama Lady, and it just kind of puts like a lot of stuff into perspective, but it's like a real strip club song, and it just tells people like the shit that goes on in there, like how we have pastors and lawyers and doctors that come in there, how we got women that's big ass entrepreneurs. We got polices that actually work in there to actually dance. I mean, it's just all kind of shit. Like, I think people get it fucked up coming in the club. It's some boss ass motherfuckers in there for real. That really, really is just, in that bitch. And sometimes I when I wasn't on shit, I was like, what the fuck is you doing in here? Motherfuckers with 5, 6, 7 properties that they own, cars that they got pink slips to and several different businesses.
Yeah.
Like, I think people really get it mixed up, but it's a lot of bosses in there. So I talk about that in that song, House Mama Lady, a lot. I talk about how it's not so pretty and how, a lot of times we are just in there to take care of our kids. And where else the fuck are you going to find somewhere where you can go and make $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a night,
right.
Easy, and it might not be what the fuck you want, but I ain't trying to work at McDonald's either. I've been there, but that's not that shit didn't work out great. I think I was there 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe or something like that.
Yeah.
So it just talk about a lot of shit. It's really
let's jump into it. Dirt Rose, this first album. I mean, like, where did you get the inspiration of? I mean, like, how Dirt Rose? Like, who's thinking like that?
So originally we were gonna name the project She-Hova, because I like Jay-Z a lot.
Yeah.
And so I like to look at myself as like a female Jay-Z with the businesses, and then we going door to door, person to person, selling this product, selling this music for hundreds of dollars. We've had people to buy the album for $300, $12 a pop.
Wow.
So it's just a beautiful thing. So I was like, damn, this is dope. We talked to Fire, which is my producer. We actually sat down and talked to Al and told Al the idea. He was like, you guys should probably do something that's more dedicated to where you from. And so me and Baby sat down and thought about a lot of shit, and we was like, dirt roads. I grew up on the dirt road.
Yeah.
It's like a literal dirt road, like red clay, real dirt.
Baby.
Being from the southwest Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
What, girl?
Yeah, so.
You caught that too? Okay. So how is that? Are we sensing we're in a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. So
did you say of course?
I think look, he said of course.
And in the room too.
Exactly. So how is it being in business and dating, and does it get hard?
No.
Never.
No.
Y'all like best friends. I caught y'all eating dirt the other day. Like, you gonna have to tell me.
I brought some for y'all to try.
What?
I would love to. Okay,
so I brought some for y'all to try.
What is that about? I heard it is a Georgia thing.
It is. I think it's bigger than Georgia. I think it's just like wherever you at type of thing. But I don't know. A lot of people in my hometown used to eat it a lot. They would try to get me to try it. I wouldn't try it at first. I end up going to visit some of my cousins in Alabama, and shit, I tried it over there, and I've been stuck on it. Like, I love it. It just, I don't know, it's the texture. I'm a texture person.
Okay.
So I like it. He didn't like it, but I love it.
So is there anything like spiritual behind it? Or
hell no,
like
girl, just dirt. Not to me.
Okay.
Now, I can't speak for nobody else.
Okay.
But when it comes to me, you got it. Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
so
okay.
We got
it's one
dirt
for all y'all. So
we got dirt.
I put some red dirt in there and some. Here you go.
We got some
I
real
mean,
dirt.
some
I
white
want to
dirt.
see
Who made
you
the dirt?
eat it.
I don't know who the hell. I don't know who make it.
Who
I
made the
mean,
dirt?
to be honest,
Do it
God.
smell like dirt?
No, just eat. You just taste a little. You just literally.
Okay, so while we tasting the dirt, what's the single off this new
So
project?
we tasting the dirt to promote my album Dirt Rolls. That's a big piece.
This a
So,
big piece.
Don't eat
Is
it
it
really
chocolate?
big. No, it's not chocolate.
Mommy.
But y'all might want some water.
I got
It's
some
good.
water.
I swear
Okay.
to God.
Good.
But we're selling dirt from my merch.
I
It's a
love-
part of merch
that's
from my
creative.
album Dirt
That's
Rolls.
dope. That's dope as fuck.
That
Okay.
little bitty ass piece, you're not gonna get that.
Okay.
Tastes
hold on.
like chalk.
It's chalk dirt.
So it's real dirt?
It's real dirt.
But it feels like
Okay,
the
that whole
texture
piece
of
you can
chocolate,
eat.
though.
You can eat that whole piece.
Who made it?
God.
Shout out God.
God made this dirt. You know.
What are you doing? Let me see what
Shout
piece
out
you
God.
got.
Okay, I got this one. Is that too small?
Yes.
Okay, let me get a bigger piece.
So the first single is what? Off this new project, off of Dirt
So
Roads.
we letting the fans pick the single.
Letting the fans
We letting the fans
okay.
pick the single.
Okay.
Yeah, we letting the fans pick the single.
Can
That's
we
different.
play a song like off the
Yeah.
album?
Can
Let's
we-
play
yeah.
Pick a number 1 through 12. Let's see.
5.
Okay,
I'm
so
going 5,
let's
yeah.
go to number 5.
So what's
Hold
number
on,
5?
I'm
Let's go to
gonna
number
drop my
5.
We
All
gotta
right.
go to number 5.
So we listening to Dirt.
Drop no dirt.
Dirt
I didn't drop
Roads.
it.
Come on.
You
on
drop
the
your
record.
dirt.
I
Exclusive.
thought I did. Okay. Is this a big enough piece?
No, that's perfect. Now eat it.
This is not small.
Bella Blaq.
No, trust me.
New album. You know.
Dirt Rolls.
Dirt Roads.
And we
got dirt
selling
eating
dirt
dirt.
merch. Yes.
Okay.
Don't. You better fucking
Different.
not.
It's
What
different.
you think?
This ain't even vegan. This is like-
So you don't like it? You don't like the texture? It melt in your mouth.
Real dry. It
Yeah,
melt.
dry as fuck.
It's not melting.
Is it melt? Is a marshmallow? It ain't no marshmallow.
It ain't melting, Bella.
What's going on?
Oh my god. I hope it's giving me
Somebody
some
help
good
her.
luck.
It's good for you. To me, I mean, it's good to me.
This shit tastes like soap or something.
This should be like on, what is it? The people who have weird addictions.
You okay, baby? I love it. Y'all are crazy. So y'all never had sweet grass either?
This tastes like some aspirin.
No, it do not.
Ooh.
It's like fabric softener aspirin.
Maybe we should add some like salt or something.
No,
to it.
you can't
Like
add.
a lime.
I'm gonna like keep eating it though throughout the week just to see
it
if it'll bring
healthy?
me some good luck or
I
something.
don't know. It's good. I eat it.
Okay. So dirt rolls.
Are you
okay.
pregnant?
Not now, no. But I usually do when I'm craving it. If I'm just craving it, like die hard, cannot live without it. I don't have to take no pregnancy test. That's how I know.
Oh my god!
Yeah. But we selling dirt rolls, y'all, for our merch.
I love
for the
that.
album Dirt Rolls. Absolutely. Yeah, I
And
love
she
it.
eat it like it's candy.
Girl,
oh
it's
my
good as
god!
hell.
You pop it like it's a chip. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you. I'm still gonna keep it. Now,
You
how much we
should.
spelling? How much we selling this dirt for on the merch?
It's pay what you want. Go to my Instagram.
Oh, I love that. That's nice.
Yeah, they pay what they want for it.
I like that.
But it is merch.
This
I
is
think we're the
very
first people in the
creative.
world to be selling dirt for merch.
Exactly.
It's an exclusive on the record. You know, Bella Blaq. You know,
It's
dirt
lit.
roads.
It's so good, y'all.
So the fans is picking
Y'all
the
crazy.
singles. You know, whichever one that they gravitate to the most, that we gravitate to, because I'm a fan. I heard
Thank
you
you.
live. I heard, it was incredible. I've heard you many a times, and I am ecstatic for the world at large to understand and hear and have the opportunity to experience Bella Blaq.
It means
And
more to me.
I love it. I love it. And
You picked a good number, girl.
I know.
you know, of course, I'm vibing with the album all week. You know, anybody out there in streaming world or TV land, if you need an album to listen to or vibe, Bella Blaq on the record. Yo, let's get into that new first single. You know, I love it. I fuck with it. Number
This is
5.
not the first single,
You know,
Arturo.
maybe it's the first single.
It might be the first single because I said so.
Dirt
It was
Road.
number 5.
Okay.
That's it.
I've been blessed ever since I cut you bitches off. Focus on myself and on my health, just trying to be a boss. I when I got my real estate license and bought myself a house. And even talking different demeanor, been on a different route. I see the clout, but is you tripping? I'm talking about money, they talking about bitches. Guess they don't get it, I blurred the vision and my time is different. Like fuck your mention, the penny picture, beginning specific. Oh, y'all want me to get back on my bullshit again? Don't even walk around this motherfucker no more, I kinda run with the wind. And I just count my little money, you know, my little 20 and I just keep it up in case I have to spend again, friends.
Yeah, the bar is here, though. The bar is here. Talent. That's what we need in our industry. More talent. Talent is levels to talent. We love music, but we have to praise talent. We have to praise hardworking talent. It's desirable and it's honorable throughout any industry, you know? So,
But
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're going to take it out of my mouth because what are you thinking, Rashida? What are you?
I love the record and I love the fact that you brought to the forefront what you've been through and like how you just elevated and you bossed the hell up. And you know, you had to go from one situation to the next, but you still make sure you're elevating. Like you said, if it's meant for you, it's always gonna be meant for you, no matter the journey. But one thing I want to find out is, can you freestyle?
Y'all set me up for the kill.
Yeah.
That was cute.
And we have fan
That
base,
was
so
cute.
it's like, you know,
You
can we
gotta
get
do it for us. You gotta do it for us.
I give y'all a
Please.
little bit of something. Not too much.
Okay,
Because y'all didn't do what the hell y'all was gonna do. Let me see. I slept first quarter to giddy bitches a head start. I came back, they shaking ass instead of making raps. Time I sleeping on you bitches, you hoes ain't worth the fucking nap. My dog is a guard, niggas bark when they stick tap. Oh, you get that? Or they still trying to keep up with the shit that I said on my last track. Niggas way past back. I'ma stop.
Damn. Yeah, she can freestyle.
Yo, Dirt Roads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go get it, go get it, go get it, go get it, go get it.
everything. I cannot wait. You are such a beautiful soul. Like,
thank you.
I love it. And I love your energy and I love meeting you. And thank you for coming on the record.
Yes.
I really, really appreciate you. Because I'm a fashionista girl. So I want to get into how did you develop your look? It's so beautiful to me.
I have been like, I when I say obsessed, I mean like obsessed with like vintage stuff. I became more obsessed with it when, like back in 2019 when I lost everything and couldn't afford to shop. So I was at Goodwill a lot and realizing like, damn, these clothes are old. Like, but it's cool. And so I was like, well, you always been a fan of like Dorothy Dandridge and Marilyn Monroe and, you know, people like that. So I was like, well, maybe you can switch something up. And to me, that's what a woman is. A woman is dainty. She's flirty. She's cute. She accessorizes. She overdoes it with the right shit, not the wrong shit. So I just wanted to like be like have mystery, but still be very sexy because I'm a Scorpio. So yeah, I wanted, and y'all love like showgirl and burlesque shit. Like that's my dream to like do like a Broadway type of show with like the whole moving props and shit like that. Thank you. So like I'm really, really, really obsessed with that kind of thing. So that's kind of like how I got into that world, thrifting and just making the little bit of money that I had at the time work, and I just fell in love with it. And I don't wear the same shit twice, so
I know that's right.
Yeah,
I know that's right. But okay, so I know we talked about it a little bit, but I want to hear it just a little more or expand on it. You said you lost everything in 2019. What happened? Was it because of COVID, the pandemic?
No,
like,
it's because I couldn't walk.
Oh, okay, because of the car accident and everything. Oh my god!
My doctors told me that I would never walk again, and if I did, they didn't know when.
They lied.
So they did for sure. So when that happened, like I couldn't dance if I wanted to. I couldn't go and work at nowhere because I couldn't walk. I did go try the little Social Security disability shit. They denied me every fucking time I went.
Why?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. But it was like one of the hardest times, you know what I'm saying, in my life. So like I said, I have my unicorn store that I do have now. I opened it back again. It's in Dallas. Make sure y'all check out Bella's Unicorn Palace. Yeah. But I had to close my store. I lost 3 cars and my place.
Wow. Did you ever once, and I know this is tricky, but did you ever once question God? Like, God, why am I going through this?
Every day.
Yeah. Yeah, so how did you get through it?
To be honest with you, I can't even tell you like exactly how, but it was like the darkest time of my life because nobody could help. Like, and when I'm telling you, like, literally nobody could help, it's like I could tell people wanted to, but they couldn't. Like, it was nothing nobody could do. Nobody could come stay with me and help me with the kids. And at the time, I was living in I had shit upstairs, downstairs. Y'all call it 2 stories of shit. Where I'm from, we'd be like upstairs, downstairs. Like, we had upstairs, downstairs. So I got like videos and shit I'll show y'all where I'm like crawling up the stairs or down the stairs and shit, trying to figure shit out, and still got to feed 3 kids and still got to get them to and from school and help them with homework and figure shit out. And I did. I ended up, you know, like I said, getting evicted. And figuring some shit out later on down the line after really teaching myself how to walk again. I ended up getting my first job. Keep in mind, I ain't worked for nobody in years. But I ended up working at JR Crickets over there on the west side on MLK. And so they had these little shotgun houses. It's like 2 upstairs, 2 downstairs. And a whole bunch of motherfuckers. It's like a park right there by Ashby train station. Just some crazy. If you know what that said, you know what fuck we're talking about. And it was just crazy over there. And so I remember like the day that I was moving in, it was motherfuckers fucking on the back porch. Like,
oh my god!
Like just people going crazy, and it was the norm to them because they like, bitch, this is what we do. Like, you know where the fuck you moving at, but I really didn't because I'm still at the time like fairly new to Atlanta. So it was just real crazy, like having to be over there and having to have my kids, you know, over there. And when I say over there, I mean like it was a bunch of crazy shit going on to the point where motherfuckers doing the crazy shit and cops are just riding by like they don't see it, not even stopping, not even trying to get involved with it, just going on about their business. It was some scary shit. But I walked to and from work every day, and it was crazy because I remember like being told I would never walk again.
Wow.
And so it was a beautiful
That's
thing.
a huge testimony.
But the people in the community ended up like really loving me. I love to cook, so I would always cook.
You can
and
cook?
then, what?
Can we come and get a plate,
Please
What can you
do.
cook? I'm
I
hungry
cook.
right now.
I can cook everything. I can cook like somebody grandma like. Can I, baby?
Like grandma.
I can cook, yeah.
Okay, I know that's right. I want to play. I'm coming to dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is dope. I ended up like cooking and like making like sandwiches or like I love fried chicken. Well, I used to love fried chicken. I don't love fried chicken no more, but like I used to like fried chicken a lot. And it was this one guy that used to come over all the time. His name was Chris, and he would always like just sit on the porch. But you can't tell them to get off the porch because bitch, before you move here, that was their porch. Just people, that's their shit. And so he told me like he was hungry one day, so we had just like fried some chicken. I ain't have enough, for him, but I gave him a piece or whatever, and then like everybody just started rocking with me. And Chris, like him and his little friends, would make sure that I got to and from work every day. They would walk me to J.R. Crickets and wait, And my manager would be like, them homeless people I didn't give a fuck, nigga. These my bodyguards, nigga. They making sure my ass get to and from. And it, especially like, I'm so thankful because it was times where like my foot, even still now, like my leg or whatever would still give out every now and then. And they were there, to make sure like, oh, let me make sure I get this bitch up and told me. I remember like getting off work late as hell one night. And the guys just making sure that I was good. And they didn't have much to give, but it was cold as fuck. They was like, here's a jacket. I'm like, I'm good, but just make sure that I could get to the house.
Right.
And it was just a beautiful thing. Like forever thankful for that.
I got one more thing. P Valley. Talk to us about P Valley.
Yes,
how did that happen?
I'm
excited to see you on this new season. I'm like, what? I'm reading this, I mean, like your representation is sending over everything, and I'm reading, and Rashida's reading. We like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, P Valley is crazy. So I actually wrote Couture, which is, the young lady who's like the showrunner of P Valley back in, I think like 2020, 2021. She still haven't wrote me back yet. Like she still never checked my DM, but I'm on the fucking show. So how that ended up happening with me actually getting on the show is I had some crazy records that was easily playlisted like off of my album, my first project, which was called Sweet Snacks. And Issa Rae ended up like loving a lot of the music. So a lot of my syncs, like almost every sync that I got come from Issa.
Wow.
Like I didn't know what the fuck syncs was until Issa just like fell in love, her team fell in love,
so how does
and
this
all
feel?
of that.
I gotta pause you, Bella.
Okay.
You get a call, you're an artist, you're making it, you're grinding. Now you get notoriety from a growing icon, Issa
Absolutely.
Rae.
I love Issa.
And she's like, fuck with your shit. Like, I need that shit on my shit, like on my new movie.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I was just so thankful because like around that time I was still like getting on my feet from losing everything, you know. So I was like, damn, God, like, which goes back to what I said about like trouble don't last always. It was just a beautiful thing to be recognized at a time like that when you got so many people that's telling you what you can't do and you need to work on this and you need to work on that and you need to have more streams and it's like none of that shit matters to those people that it don't matter to.
Exactly.
That shit only matters to motherfuckers where that's all they can say is streams instead of them just being like, I don't have what it takes to push you to the next level.
Exactly.
And that shit wasn't even around. It's about talent. And so I just was so thankful that somebody actually took the time out to actually see my talent, not just one time, but several times.
Yes.
Wow.
I've gotten invited to like damn near every writing camp that Issa has had.
Wow.
Her team just always looking out for me. It's a beautiful thing. And then fast forward to earlier this year, X, which is from Ray Radio, she hit me and she was like, hey, we're doing a writers camp for music for P Valley. You should go to Memphis. And I told baby, I was like, I don't know if I want to go to Memphis. He was like, you fucking going.
Exactly.
And I was like, what about the kids? He was like, I'm finna go where I need to go. You and them kids, y'all fucking drive and you take them with you. And so we went, left the kids at the hotel. I went to writers camp for 3 days.
Wow.
The first day that I was there, I met this girl named Taliba. She's a fire ass artist. Please make sure y'all go check out Taliba. And I just remember telling her like, shit, they need to put me on the show. Shit, they need to put me on P Valley. Just fucking around, not even thinking that, you know.
Yeah.
And she was like, she looked at me and I felt something when she said it. And she was like, well, everybody's here. Like the opportunity is here.
Woo.
I didn't think that the fucking writer of the show was fucking at the studio. I mean, it's the fucking studio.
Oh my
It's a writers camp.
Wow.
But Hit Kid was there. Fucking.
Oh yeah. I worked with him too.
Yeah, Hit Kid was there. Jessica Dime was there. It was some heavy ass hitters there. I mean, y'all was some crazy. It was some crazy ass. I think Aliza was there if I'm not mistaken. Like, Gloss Up was supposed to come, or maybe I might have missed her because I left a day early. But they really had like some fire ass people, you know, in the camp. It was crazy. And just meeting everybody and talking to everybody. But I did not think that Katori would be at the fucking studio.
Exactly.
Like, why are you at the studio, Katori?
Exactly.
Like,
wow.
So she was there, Ian was there, and so I remember like just walking around asking people like, y'all know what Katori at? And everybody looking at me like, fuck you want with Katori? I'm like, y'all know what Katori? Anybody know what Katori? So this is like day 2. And then I finally see her and I get her my whole life story and I feel so stupid because I'm like, why the fuck did you just tell this woman all your business? And keep in mind, I only did one like big acting role in this movie called Sin with Lou Gossett Jr. And I'm saying in the movie, and the movie ain't even dropped yet.
Wow.
So I'm just talking to her like, I know I got what it take to be on P Valley.
On the record, you know.
Thank you. Yeah, like I know I got what it takes to be on P Valley. I talked to her. I talked to Uncle Clifford. Talked to Ian. Don't hear shit from them for a minute. I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. I'm laying in the bed one day and I get an email like, hey, we would love for you to. Now keep in mind, I didn't give them my contact information, none of that. I think I may have gave Ian my Instagram or something. Okay. But I did write Katori a while back. But keep in mind, I told you, to this day, I'm already on the show. She still never opened it.
Wow.
Never responded, never opened it.
Wow.
So I get an email. They're like, oh, we want you to audition for this role. The role was like a little small role. I auditioned, don't hear shit back, feeling like I fucked it up. Then I think like maybe April or some shit like that, I got an email from them. It was like, Ian and Katori couldn't, talk about you enough. They love you. They want you to actually audition for a reoccurring role. Wow. Elaine. And then I was like, oh shit. So I read the shit, and y'all know how P Valley is. So I was like, babe, it's shit. But this is one last opportunity. And we talked, then we got shit together. I did the audition, then his shit back. I was like, I fucked that up. And then they emailed me again and was like, we want to hire you and bring you on to the show.
I know that's right.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Manifestation is a hell of a thing. But it's okay. You at first didn't think you got it, but God was working in your favor, baby. For real.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you.
Wow.
I appreciate that.
Well, we definitely going to have you back on season 2 because this was amazing. Yeah. And I want to hear about more of what you got going on and stuff like that. But can you please tell us viewers and everybody else where we can find your music, how we can get everything from you, check you out, and stay in the loop?
So y'all can get my music from me directly.
Okay.
You can go to my website and get it. You can go to get all my merch, my dirt from BellaBlaq.com. My music is everywhere. Keep in mind I am working on my own TV show, so if y'all out there watching, y'all know some investors and shit like that want to slide. 2 peas in a pod is gonna be really, really dope. It's so really cute. Big. Feel good to be producing my own show now. While I'm fairly new on a new show, so just excited about that. And the Ghetto Revival, which is me and Baby's nonprofit organization, our 1-year anniversary for that is next month on the 21st. So we would love for y'all to come. If y'all got somebody that do like carpet coverage or some shit like that, that'll be super dope. Yeah. But we got some heavy hitters coming, and then the day before that we'll be on stage for Killer Mike's event.
Shout out Killer Mike.
It's gonna be dope.
Legend.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations. I know it's been a long time coming, but you deserve everything that's coming your way. Beautiful. I know it's big things coming, and I can't wait to see more. And we will be there next month. on the 21st. Yeah. And I'm going to be there next week to get my plate because I'm going to hold you to it. I really want my plate.
And we got to come shoot an episode of 2 Peas in a Pod at your place. So.
Yes. So.
And also, too, because I want to get it on the record, too, like, you know, when you're doing, like, the stadiums and all of that we just get the VIP
Can we please?
Full wraparound wristband.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you.
We going to hit Baby up. We going to hit Al Blanchard. We hit Cortez, Gene Nelson, everybody.
Exactly.
We coming. We need to
Let me tell you why I would give you tickets any day. I am really, 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 and I think I told you this one day at the office, I appreciate how passionate you are about the things that you believe in. There's not a lot of people like that in the industry that actually see talent and that don't, like, lead with fear and know how to like just offset shit when them motherfuckers like, well, I don't see it, and you like, well, I see it, and either you hop on or you fucking don't. Exactly. And I appreciate that because it is really, really different for motherfuckers that really is talent out here, and people like, oh, you need these streams and you need this and you need that, and it's like, bro, if motherfuckers had the money, the fuck we coming to y'all for, bitch?
Exactly.
Like the fuck.
Yeah.
So
if the artist's so hot, take away the budget, take off the radio budget, and let's see who's hot.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
No, really. Like, come on now. Let's talk about how motherfuckers can't sell damn tickets. You know, I was talking to some people that work with that was working with Andre and Big Boy, and it was just so dope because he was telling me that like Andre and them went through a lot as an artist and as artists from the South and shit like that too, and just to watch they come up and to see how it took people, you know, a little minute to grasp on to them. And I'm like, those are the people that I look up to when I think legends. Like, that's what legendary moves in life look like to me, like the Andres and the Erykah Badu's and the Lauryn Hills and Eartha Kitt, and you know those people that you know they ain't even got to be alive. Michael Jackson and that and that legacy just kind of lives on. Like, that's what I'm here for. And them motherfuckers won't worry about no stream, so fuck, I'm gonna worry about a stream for.
I can't wait until you are performing at Carnegie Hall or the Fox Theater.
Absolutely.
You know, you have seen it from the beginning. You and Babies from the beginning. You know, respectfully.
No, we good.
You know, working and I mean, you know, like to develop it and create classics. You know, and create. Imagine Kendrick on that Money Trees, on that. You know, that's legendary.
It is.
You are legendary. You know, and everything is aligning itself. You know, so remember our tickets,
Absolutely,
okay.
absolutely,
for sure. And I don't even know what else is left. I just want my plate. And we got to check out your album.
Yes.
And you guys go pick number 5 because that's my favorite. But go ahead and pick your favorite songs. Tell Bella what should be the first record to be released. Like, because we want to know. Absolutely. And what else, Bella? What else do you want to give us?
That's it. I'm just thankful to be here. Make sure y'all go get the album, go get that dirt. Make sure y'all join the Ghetto Revival, y'all. We do weekly shit. We give back all kind of shit. We give away free surgery. Actually, I'm about to give away another free surgery. I actually just talked to another doctor today via email, but we just gave away a mommy makeover. So we really do a lot of shit with the community. We and it's just us, you know, figuring this shit out as we going, and we're building, and we're nothing without, you know, without our tribe. So shout out to Ghetto Revival and all the believers. We love y'all.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Shout out.
Nobody's giving out mommy makeovers. Like, that's dope.
Yeah, that's what
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so that's it for today's episode of On the Record. You know, thank you to the great Tammy Luttrell and also Bella Blaq, the Bella Blaq. Follow us on InStyleAtlanta.com and also On the Record podcast, you know, on Instagram. I mean, Bella, can you share with our audience, you know, where to follow you at, where to keep up with everything at?
Yes, y'all can follow me everywhere at TheBellaBlaq. Thank y'all. So y'all better be there on the 21st.
We will for sure.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On the Record. We out.